of course, our Dover patrol boat. It's causing a massive stink on Twitter and the media and so on. All the metrics for Britain First are through the roof. Memberships, activists, donations.
Well. Did we not tell you about this? We spoke to you about this man, Mr. Golding. We told you that he was claiming to have a navy to stop channel crossers. We told you it was a massive stunt, and we knew that it was all about the donations and attention. Now Mr. Golding has pretty much confirmed what we said. His tiny boat has zero capacity to stop a migrant raft from getting into British water, and there's absolutely no chance of him meeting a migrant raft without the French or British Coast Guard and or their respective navies in tow. So he has zero potential to try and do anything in any case. On top of that, we told you he could potentially get himself into massive trouble with the law, as he could be seen as endangering life on the rafts if he did try something stupid. We told you lot to keep an eye out on how many times they go out to sea, because if they don't have much footage from out at sea, that means they're not really going out on regular patrol, which they claim that they will be doing. So that begs the question, if they're not doing regular patrols, what's the donation money being used for? Our mission is always to try and educate the more gullible people. So we're trying to educate and inform people gullible enough to donate to grifters like Mr. Golding. Not just Mr. Golding, there's plenty of other grifters out there, and we're dealing with them one by one. Remember, we're in the midst of a recession and the economy's only going to get worse. You've got to be better stewards of your money. And if this man was a true British patriot, rather than grifting, he should be outside Parliament protesting against Boris and Rishi Sunak. They are presiding over the worst recession in history. They are presiding over a massive recession which will see many more Brits lose their jobs and many more go homeless as well. He should be pressurising the government to bring back the jobs back to the UK. The jobs that were outsourced to foreign nations like India and Philippines. He's not for the British people. He's for his wallet, so he won't be speaking up for us. He's a crafty grifter. We've got a special talent around here. We can see through grifters. That's our superpower. Do bear in mind, this is Tommy's mate, and he's been given special privileges.
I was actually with Tommy Robertson today. I met up with him in Bedfordshire. We had a bit of lunch and we discussed many things. And
although he's been accused of bashing Jada, Tommy's camp is quiet on it, because that's because he's their buddy. And even his ex-colleague has remained silent on it because he does not want to make waves. Yeah, pun was intended. But the point here is, if that was somebody else, let's say one of the opposition, somebody who's not their mate, let's say James Goddard or Mark Collette, they'd be piling on him like a ton of bricks. Or even if it was a Muslim or some politician that they don't like, a lefty politician like David Lammy. So it just shows the double standards of these people.
I've talked to Jada. Jada's my mate, and I believe what she's told me. And the evidence is a bit overwhelming off that BBC thing, because they've got his Paul Golding's mum coming on saying the same thing. But I've talked to Jada. I've personally talked to Jada. She's a good friend of mine. I've had her on a couple of shows, and we went down and meeting her, and she told us the truth. And I believe her. There's no way that I can't believe her. It's just that I'm not going to cause too much trouble by ranting on about it all the time. I just put the link in, and again, I've talked to Jada, and I believe whatever she says. I believe, and I believe that. I believe that media, because in it they've got other people's evidence and stuff like that. So